unemployment for 16 to 24-year-olds. It's going to be in an interactive and reflective style where we're going to be having interviews where you actually see the reporter talk to the person. We'll have statistics and interviews with relevant ages, people who have been affected by unemployment or who are struggling to get a job, and statistics over the past few years and the deterioration of employment for youths. And our target audience is upper wages because it's based on youth employment. It's kind of in the ages of 16 to 24.
The reason why we picked this idea was because we thought it would relate to people our age group, and then that's from people from 16 to 17 or 18 and above. Because we find it hard for them to find jobs in this society with life. So yeah, the idea that we picked scale of employment and how it's changed throughout the years, and yeah, how it's related to the audience as well. So which will make it more engaging.
Okay, so I did the job roles of the documentary and sort of asked people what they thought they were most suited to do. So Megan, who's quite socially, well, she's very good in social situations. She approaches people she rarely or barely knows, and we chose her to be the interviewer. So that's a fit job for her. I decided that I would be best suited to cameraman as I get better at using the camera, and I'd also be the director so I can manage the documentary. Stella, who isn't here right now, has been chosen to do the storyboard and logistics. Very good at the pre-production side of the documentary. And Billy, who also isn't here, chose to be a runner. And he also is going to do crew light, sound and clothing. And Joel here is going to be assistant cameraman, helping me with the filming of the documentary. Okay, so I also did the Vox Pop questions. And we started off with an open question, which is, are you currently employed? It gives the person being questioned a chance to openly talk about their state of employment, their opinion about it, and also say whether it was hard for them to find a job or even if they had a job. And then, depending on their answer, yes or no to are you currently employed, we would be able to gauge more about their opinions. So the first question, if they said yes, is how long were you looking before you found employment? Some people might say that it took them over a year. I myself have currently not found employment, so it's very hard to find employment for me. Then also on the yes line, do you feel adequately paid for what you're doing? Which allows them to elaborate more on the state of employment for youth in the UK. And then if they say no, we've got a different line of question for them, which is, do you feel it's hard for young adults to find jobs where they can express their struggle in the market and elaborate a bit more about that? And the next question after that would be would you turn down a job offer if you did not feel the pay was good enough? So despite having found it difficult to find a job, they might feel that their struggle isn't worth getting a job that's eventually paying what they don't feel they deserve to be paid. Then the final question is open, just like the first. What's your opinion on the current state of employment, which gives them an overall chance to answer the question? And then we'll get a lot of ideas about how you feel about employment in the UK.
For the focus group, we've got a group of people roughly our age, mainly our friends. Because it was our friends, they didn't really take it seriously. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to go out there and invite different type of people that don't really know us, so they can take it more seriously. But if you see the video after I'm finished talking, you'll see what I mean.
Oh, it's at the end.
Do you have sound?
Alright, this is a focus group about our youth unemployment documentary. The first question we have is how would you react to a documentary about youth unemployment?
Well, I don't have a job, so I think I'd watch it. I think it'd be interesting to find out about
unemployment at our age group. Because I know everyone's finding it like hard and like everyone's struggling.
Yeah, it's a good like idea for someone like our age to watch it to see what it's like to get a job.
So, how hard have you found it to get a job?
What?
It's a good job, but now I've got a job, I'm quite happy with it. So.
Yeah, same. Like at first it was quite difficult, but now I've actually managed to get a job. Like it's not too hard, but I can see why it's like difficult for everyone else.
I haven't got a job. It took me months to find a job. It was so hard, like really, really hard, like to find a job. But I've got one now, so it's sorted.
Paul was in a bit of a sticky situation.
Really sticky.
Still tough to find a job. Get everything.
Do you know anybody who's struggling to get a job? Perhaps a friend or a close friend, family member?
Oh, mate.
Currently,
Please elaborate.
Well, I'm unemployed.
well, he's a bit of a Down syndrome, so he can't get a job.
Do you know anybody close to you who's struggling to get a job?
Yeah, mate, job. Currently unemployed.
Have you had a job before?
Yes.
What happened to that job?
Well, I was only temporary Christmas staff, so
So you got sacked?
no.
So you got
No,
sacked? That's
my
basically what
contract
happened?
ended. My contract ended.
No, that's basically what happened. Like
No.
you was like crap at your job, so
No.
they sacked you.
Free transfer at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
No,
It was
no,
kidding
no,
us out,
no.
so
No, I didn't have jobs.
you didn't get signed though.
No.
You want a job?
I do have a job.
Yeah, we picked a really hilarious group of boys for that. Not.
So as you can see there, so what we're going to try to do, as I said before, is we're going to try to find a different group of people that probably know us, so you can take it more seriously. And we're going to be roughly our age, which is 17 or 18, so you can ask them questions.
In terms of primary research, I basically took over this part and looked for current facts on employment rate for people aged 16 to 24. I looked at a document that was posted by Parliament, and this is just what I've come across now. It's rose to 8.1% employment rate, 764,000 people with our ages, and those who are, that's not including, that number there is not including people who are actually at college, so those who have left school at 16 and haven't gone on to do a simple like apprenticeship or something, and this is people, I'm sorry about that, also on job seekers allowance, so those who aren't working, aren't in college, but are claiming some kind of money for it.
Okay, so as the cameraman, I'm going to be doing the plans for shots, and first we're going to introduce the potential teenagers we'll be following around. So we'll be doing sort of like bios of their lives before their hunt for jobs or before they go to work. And we're just going to be describing their sort of character, like how they feel about the employment. They'll probably be people focused in our, seen in our focus groups and box pops, and then we'll sort of work on the way to show them what they're like. And then we'll also have shots of unemployed teenagers visiting shops, handing the CVs, really doing whatever they can to try and find a job, to sort of express how hard it is for some people. Also, they'll be applying for jobs online. We'll see them at computers at the desks. And we also think we might have the opportunity for an interview with a worker in the centre, so that we can talk to them about their opinion on it. So we'll not only have a youth's opinion, but we'll have an adult, mature opinion as well. And yeah, we might have an interview with somebody on JSA too, for an extra point of view.
Our main aim for the documentary is to support the idea that it's difficult nowadays, especially after the recession. We've hoped to conclude the documentary with one person applying for a job under 2 different names. The reason we're doing this is to prove something about the industry as a whole, and how do you need experience or do you one with a lack of experience but really good grades from school, or a degree, and then we'll have one with much more experience, really low grades, maybe dropped out of school early but had the experience they're looking for. And also, we discovered that there was a union for retail work called the Union of Shop Distribution and Allied Work. We'll be looking at the principles within that and sort of the outlines of what that union supports. That's the logo. And if we compare that to stories of people who have been working in retail to what they're supposed to be treated like, whether there's some kind of correlation, if they're treated better or worse. And hopefully this union is something to do with Labour, so maybe a possible interview with a local Labour MP, just to get their opinions on it, see how much they really do know about that union. And also, we looked into a documentary called Sicko by Michael Moore as like a something we could mirror off of. This was a documentary on the reasons for unemployment in America, and his whole conclusion he calls a stunt. In a way, he basically asks the company why they made a lot of people redundant, and they basically said that they hadn't got enough people to work. However, he already knew that there was a lot of people who had been made redundant and who hadn't got a job, and he spoke to those who were made redundant and their reasonings for it, and they were told that they were moving their company abroad to pay less money, so they were basically being lied to. And so Michael Moore went in and gave them a list of people who had been made redundant. It's like, okay, so you need people to work for you, here's what you can do, and put them on the spot, and it shows the reasons why people are being made redundant, why employment rates are like decreasing, and it suggests industries are willing to pay the lowest wages to entail the highest profits. So it's dog eat dog world. And we've got the final question here, and what the industry basically is honesty. And that's our overall question for the whole documentary. Stella was supposed to do risk assessments and treatment, but she's not here. So I apologise on her